Hello everyone. The purpose for this presentation is to encourage you to visit Colombia, a tourist dream called Colombia. Now, when you hear the word Colombia, what are the first things that come to your mind? Narcos? Cocaine? Narcos? Pablo Escobar? Yeah, I know that because I'm from Colombia. But do you know that Colombia is more than that? Edgar Bernal, cyclist, he won the Tour de France in 2019. He was the first cyclist from Latin America who has won the Tour de France. Mariana Pajon, the best BMX rider in the sport history in the world. She has won 3 Olympic medals. Shakira, if you like music, you should know who is Shakira, the singer. She has won 500 awards, 900 nominations, and 100 million of albums sold. If you like the soccer, you should know who is James Rodriguez. He played in Real Madrid a couple of years ago. If you like reading books, you should know who was Gabriel Garcia Marquez, the first Nobel Prize in Literature. So, Manuel Quimpat Arroyo, scientist, he developed a synthetic vaccine against the malaria. Malaria is responsible for killing more than 2 million of people in Asia and America. And of course, El Encanto. If you like animated movies, you should know that El Encanto, Disney, was performed by characters from Colombia and places from Colombia as well. And in 2022, won one Oscar. And the question is, why should I visit Colombia? I have a couple of reasons that I would like to mention in this presentation. Touristy places, tourists, safety, coffee, and biodiversity. So, first and foremost, I would like to talk about Colombia and give you a general presentation about my country. Colombia is located in Latin America, in the first place in Latin America. It's located between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. We share our border with Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, and Ecuador. We speak Spanish, of course. So, one of the most emblematic places to visit is Cartagena. The National Coffee Park is an amazing place to visit. You can learn everything about the coffee, and also you can find an amusement park inside this National Coffee Park. San Agustin Archaeological Park contains the largest collection of religious monuments and megalithic sculpture in Latin America. Volcanoes as well. San Andres Beach is an authentic paradise, so you can practice scuba diving. You can enjoy the beautiful water in this beach. Macarena. Macarena is an amazing river with 7 colors, as you can see in the picture. And finally, Amazonas. It's a wonderful place. We share the Amazonas with Brazil as well. So the tourist arrival by year, on the left chart, we can see that the tourists during the 90s period was stable. The numbers are almost the same due to the narco traffic period. But after that, the tourist arrival in Colombia have been increased notably until 2019, before the pandemic, was 4.5 million. And then this number fell to 1.4 million. And now in 2023, the number are a little bit higher than 2019. Now it's 4.6 million of tourist arrival. So the forecast for the tourist arrival in Colombia, as you can see, is it's gonna be a little bit higher for the next 5, 6 years. If we compare the tourist arrival and the intentional homicide per 100,000 by year, we can see that it's an opposite trend. And of course, in the 90s period, the period of the narco traffic, this number were higher. It was about 85 homicides, but now in 2023, we can see that the number are totally different. Now it's 24, 27 homicide per year. So the number in the last 20, 25 years have increased notably, as you can see in the graphic. So we can conclude that there is a opposite relationship between intentional homicide and tourist arrival. Well, if you visit Colombia, you have to drink coffee. We drink coffee in the morning, the afternoon, even in the evening, every time and everywhere in Colombia. So, as you can see in the top five scoring by countries, Colombia is the best coffee around the world. The score is 8.9K. Is the first one, followed by Taiwan, Laos, and Thailand. So, why is the quality for the Colombia coffee is the best? Because the soil, the place where it's cultivated, the tropical weather, the body, aroma, and the acidity. So, and also the coffee sector in Colombia is the most important for our GDP. Well, when we talk about biodiversity, the Global Biodiversity Index, we are in the third place. The first one is Brazil, second one is Indonesia. What does it mean? We have the most biodiversity country, one of the most biodiversity country around the world due to the location of Colombia. So we have in total around 8,000 of birds around the world. Colombia have almost 2,000 of birds around the world, which means that we have the population of birds more significant around the world, the first one. And when we talk about fish, there are around 30,000 fishes around the world, and Colombia have 2,000 variety of fish. So these categories are so important for our country when we talk about biodiversity. As you can see in the map, the most important countries, as I mentioned before, for biodiversity is Brazil, China, and Colombia. The dark green is the most important. So finally, is world coming to Colombia? Yes, of course. We have variety of tourist places to visit, national park, beaches, volcanoes, forests, rivers. We have our tourists have increased notably, which means that the people that are coming to Colombia have increased notably because they like Colombia. So the cost of living, Colombia is one of the cheapest country in the world. So if you bring American dollar, you change your money to the local currency, you can buy almost everything with this money. Security index, as I mentioned before, the security index, the homicide has increased notably. You have to worry about if anything is going to happen to you in Colombia. The best coffee around the world. We have the best coffee around the world. If you want to visit Colombia, you have to prepare to drink the best coffee around the world at every time. Biodiversity, we have the big biodiversity, the high number of birds and fishes, mammals, among others. So gastronomy, you have to eat everything here is delicious. We have a variety of dishes, a variety of fruit because Colombia is in tropical weather, and also don't forget that we have a lot of festival and parade every time of the year.